Hey, it's DIY Doran. Got some new coupons here, just dropped. I've been refreshing the website. Monday, February 19th, valid. Hey, it's DIY Doran. Got some fresh Harbor Freight coupons here, just dropped. Been refreshing the website. This is going to be valid Monday, February 19th through Thursday, March 7th. So let's check this out. I bought everything that I wanted to on the last sale, and so hopefully there's some good stuff here. So let's check it out. All right, we got the Merlin brass industrial coupler set right there. There you go. Get some couplers if you need. Merlin's like their higher end compressor stuff. Yeah, they have more complete, cheaper sets too, and they have some bigger, more complete sets if you're looking for that as well. So I don't know. Anyways, they always have some sort of coupler on sale just to remind you that they have compressors or something. Anyways, here's the 2-gallon Fortress Ultra Quiet. That one's pretty sweet, only $20 off. So actually, well, it is under 200, so it's about 10% off. That's decent. I mean, they don't put too big of sales on the compressors. So like 15% is probably max that you're gonna see. Like right now, actually, you could just use the coupon. You could just use the President's Day 15% off coupon if you're inside track, or use the 10% off. Well, that wouldn't be quite as much, but anyways, 10% off for any item going on right now. So check that out if you need it. Tomorrow or Monday is gonna be the last day. So got the 10-gallon compressor here from McGraw, a little bit cheaper one, gonna be louder. Here's the big 28-gallon McGraw right there, $479. It's pretty good off right there. Pretty good. This Pittsburgh tubeless tire repair kit is junk. I used it one time and it like sort of like half broke, but I was able to keep it going. And then the second time the tip broke off, and I guess is inside my dad's tires still. And then I went ahead and got the Maddox one they have there for like $25, which is much better. It's a complete kit, in a blow molded case, even has the pliers and stuff, all metal handles. That one definitely worth it. This one I would skip, like just really do it, skip it. I'd carry 2 of the Maddox ones before I'd carry this as a backup. And actually that's what I was gonna do, is get 2 of the Maddox ones to have it in my truck. So I had just 2 in case the reamer broke. So, or the inserter really is the more important thing. I ended up just using a drill bit instead of the reamer on this cheap one right here, because the reamer is so terrible. It just is not sharp at all. So I had to use a drill bit, and then the plug inserter broke. So anyways, you were here for tool deals, not me going on and on. There's supposed to be mini reviews. All right, we move on. Here's the 20-ton ball jack. That's insanely cheap. Here's the Daytona aluminum jack stands. Those are pretty cool. 20% off. That's a good deal. Ooh, a 9-way 5-pound slide hammer and puller set. Now there's something I need that's on sale. I will probably go ahead and grab one of those, 20% off. I think that's a good deal. And I do need a slide hammer, and it's got some other pullers types stuff there. So I will use that for extracting stuff. Here's the basic 3-ton floor jack with rapid pump, $109. That's a good deal. There's a vacuum pump right there. Eventually I'll probably get one of those just for doing I don't know what. All right, this is the Daytona 3-ton long reach, low profile. I have this one in green. The colors are spectacular. The green's amazing. It matches the US General stuff and their other jack stands. So those are super cool. This long reach one gets, this is the one to have. If you were going to only buy one jack, this would be the one, because it can reach up higher than any of the other ones. So this is good for your lifted trucks and SUVs. And then it goes with that super long reach. You can get under like really low sports cars with long hoods and stuff. So this just is the most versatile one. So that's why I got it. Master fuel injection service kit. Well, yeah, because I have a lowered car, a lowered little Lexus, and then I have a Sprinter van, which is pretty high. I'm going to be lifting it probably too and putting some bigger tires on it. So this one does both of those. So amazing. Here's the Icon Master fuel injection service kit. That's pretty sweet. You can get better deals than that though. Sometimes you can get the 20 or 25% off if you're an inside track club on Icon stuff, but that's still a pretty good deal. And if you need it right now, yeah, go for it. Some trucker's chain here, towing chain, grade 43. I don't know what that means. 25% off. That's pretty cheap. Here's a jump starter. I would not get that one. Those are just so big and heavy. I mean, I guess if you really wanted one with an air compressor, that's kind of cool. But the peak amps is just pretty low, and there's big and heavy lead acid batteries in there. I have the best jump start. It's the Gulu 4000. I'll link it down below. I got an Amazon link. If you're going to buy anything on Amazon, go ahead and use that link, even if it's not that. That would help support the channel. You'll still pay the same, but I would get a small commission. But anyways, the Gulu 4000 is the one I have. That's what I have. Tested well on Project Farm. People say they jumpstart semis with it. So here's one of these folding cargo carriers. I'm not sure how secure that one's going to be. It's probably going to be like rattling around and stuff. I don't know. Here's a budget truck winch. Here's some pumps. More pumps. Here's a horizontal shaft engine. One of the Predators. People use these Predators for all sorts of stuff. Pretty popular. All right, I got these snap ring pliers with interchangeable heads. $2.99. So I have a couple sets of these, and I use them a lot when disassembling e-bike motors. They're okay. I actually had to modify one today. Here's a hook and pick set. I have this thing. Here's the pliers set with comfort grips, 5-piece. I have this thing. Although I've been having an issue with the slip joint pliers, the ones on the far right there. Or I'm sorry, the tongue and groove pliers, where you squeeze it too hard and it just pops through. And I got a replacement, which is super easy to do, but then the next one I got did the same thing. So yeah. So anyways, but they are super cheap. I mean, $15. I have, I don't know, probably six sets of these. Probably I just have them kind of everywhere. Like every little, I make a handyman tool bag, or I'm making like a plumbing tool bag, or I'm outfitting my van or my rolling box in the garage, or a toolkit for upstairs. These 5 basic pliers that it comes with there, or 4 in the cutter, cover most of the things. I would add a couple things to that. If you get their smaller, they have a 6-piece, which is a smaller one, which you can get on sale for $9.99 right now if you're an Inside Track Club. It has 2 smaller needle nose. It has actually the same diagonal cutters, but with just a different handle. And then it's got a smaller slip joint, a smaller lineman, and a smaller tongue and groove. So if you get those 2 sets, $25, now you have like basically most all the pliers that you're going to need. I mean, it really covers almost all the grounds. And if there's something specialty, that you're trying to do, and one of these won't accomplish that task or do it quick enough, then you'll know what you need to go looking for. If it's a specific like jeweler's plier, or something like the pliers wrenches. I'm gonna link to I'm gonna link to my what are they? Oh my god, the Irwin Vice Grip pliers wrenches and the Irwin Vice Grip adjustable pliers. They're like the Cobras. They're basically like the budget Knipex Cobras and the budget Knipex pliers wrenches. I'll link those down below. Those, if you want to step up to something a little bit nicer, those are incredible. Those are my favorite pliers. I don't own the Knipex because I haven't had the money to buy those yet. But the Irwin ones, I'll link them down below. They sell them at Lowe's, not Home Depot. Those are amazing. Those are my favorite pliers. And the pliers wrench, those. Heavy duty ratcheting crimper. I'm going to go ahead and get that. I've been waiting to upgrade my my ratcheting crimper. I'm like afraid that I don't have a very good crimper. I got the like $6 one that they have at Harbor Freight, or it's like $10, and I got it on sale for $6 or something, and it's the only one I have, and I don't think it's very good. I had some trouble crimping something today, so I'm gonna get a better crimper and maybe some better crimps too. So that's actually the crimps I bought from Harbor Freight, so it's one of those is maybe not that good. So I'm gonna figure that out and not buy those again. We got the gold-plated ratchet. We got got a torque wrench here. Got an extension cord. This is a 10-foot 16.3 gauge. Here's a little lightning cable. Hopefully it won't. No, I guess those will still be around for a long time, huh? 6-outlet power strip. 500 lumens. Security lights. I have these Braun 750 lumen rechargeable ultra compact magnetic LED floodlight. Oh my god, what a long freaking name. Are you kidding me? More of a description than anything. These products, you know what I just realized? A lot of these products don't have any names. They don't have like, this is the S22 or the P48 flashlight or the teeny 4K. It's just the name, whatever the description, like a spec sheet description. Like, yeah, I got the Vanguard 50 foot times 12-/3 gauge. Okay. But anyways, I have several of those. Well, I have 4 of them, those little Braun ones, and that's how I've ran my my e-bike business for a long time. Just sticking those on the roof of the ceiling inside my van, or on the outside doors, and then just use those to light stuff up. And yeah, annoyingly, the power button is like really hard to reach for some reason. Here's a basic little Braun work light that doesn't really fold, that 12,000 lumen. Here's an 18,000. That one would be pretty useful, actually. It's got a stand and it all swivels every direction. And some latex dipped work gloves, the Western Safety hard cap knee pad. Man, those things are so cheap. $2.99. That's crazy. But it's crazy that they could make it for that cheap. But if you look at it, it's just a few rivets, some plastic molded cups, and then a few things sewn together very cheaply. These moving blankets are nice. They're not like the thickest or anything, but you just double up, triple up, whatever like that. Super cheap. Best deal on moving blankets, I think. And there's another moving blanket, and then this Franklin one-step folding stool right here is awesome. $6.99. That's a good price. I have a couple of them. It's better and more sturdy than the Gorilla one at Home Depot. They look almost exactly the same, but there are some subtle differences. I actually have a review that I will be putting up, but this is the one I have, and it's only $7. It's much sturdier. Hard terrain gel knee pads from Ranger. Okay, here's well, that's not a big enough sale, but these Franklin 80-inch by 144-inch extra large double-sided moving blankets. These are what I use every day for e-bike repairs. So I'll pull up my spinner van, and then I'll lay this thing out on the ground behind my van. By the way, if you need your e-bike or bike fixed, or Sur-Ron, anything like that, electric, scooter, one wheels, all that kind of stuff, and you're in Southern California, especially Temecula, give me a call. Doran's Mobile E-Bike Repair, 951-414-0608. All right, anyways, back to this. So I lay this down on the ground. So now I have a big, what is that, 140, it's like 12 foot by like 6 foot or something like that. So I have a nice big workplace where I can set the bike down on the ground, and then if I need to get down on my stomach or whatever, roll around, I can do that. So I have several of these. They're awesome. And then I just use them to cover up the bikes when I'm moving around too. Oh, they're awesome. Here's a dolly. Here's the Franklin two-step steel stool. Now this thing's nice too. I have this one, $24.99. I guess that's a good price. I don't know if I got it any cheaper than that. So, but yeah, this thing's solid, well made, good price. I recommend it. Here's a Franklin 30-inch by 18-inch, 1,000-pound capacity polypropylene dolly, 28% off. I might get that. That's the bigger one. I have a couple of the smaller Franklin dollies, and they've been just fine. Here's the 24-inch. That one says carpet on it. Only 10% off, though. Not a good deal on that one. Magnetic sweeper. 20% off any single extreme duty tarp. So they have some like huge ones. You like cover your RV, or like just build like a tarp structure to live under or something. Maybe I'm thinking about. I just get one of those and then some poles, and I could have a house for like $300. Just get some land, live out in the woods. Some solar panels, some of the $100 solar panels. Anyways, string trimmer, propane heater. Premium ultra flexible garden hose here. Here's a corded blower. Do not get this corded blower. It's like the Bauer cordless one is barely anything more than this, and just way more convenient. Man, I hated having at least we got one at some point when I was growing up, but it's so annoying using one of these with the cord going all over the yard, and we had these huge trees. Oh man, good old days. Here's another extreme duty, or no, just heavy duty, I guess. Not extreme duty. Still 20% off, good price. That's a big one too. Here's a steel utility cart, $160. Here's the second most powerful electric Bauer pressure washer they have. Only $15 off, though. Not a very good deal. We got the Warrior quick release magnetic nut setter. I have a bunch of these. I have several of them. I just kind of keep them. Again, this is one of those things with the pliers. This is one of the things that you're like, oh, grab some nut setters, some screwdrivers, Allen keys, basic pliers, scissors, knives, just basic stuff like that, hammer, little pry bar. You throw those in there. So I have these all over the place. I have several sets of them, and they do just fine. I have like the Bauer ones that are a little bit nicer, maybe like some DeWalt, and they all seem to kind of just do fine. The one thing with these Warriors, they're not like as slim a head as the other ones, but that's not usually a big deal. So if you need like a thinner wall one, you go for that. But they use like probably lower grade metal, but they just make up with it by just going a little bit thicker. Here's the reciprocating saw. I would avoid that. That's probably not going to do all that much, but only $20. So if it meets your purposes, maybe. Here's the 10 amp 7-inch variable speed rotary polisher sander. I think I got this for $29.99. I have not used it yet. Haven't had to do any polishing or sanding yet, but it's waiting for me. Here's okay, this is a nice set here. This Warrior split point cobalt drill bit set, 29 piece, $44.99. That's a good price. If this was a Milwaukee set, now granted it's probably not as good, I doubt it's as good a quality as the Milwaukee, but for most stuff it's I mean, how accurate of a hole do you seriously need? So for $44.99, I mean, this is way cheaper than something like a Milwaukee. I mean, if you have the money and want to get nice stuff, then do get the Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, I do have some Milwaukee cobalts, but I also have these Warrior cobalts, and I honestly, I couldn't tell you which works better. I have broken one of these Warriors, but I do use them more just because they're so cheap. Here's a Bauer 10-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw, 224. Tile saw there. Here's a Warrior diamond point rotary bit set, 20 piece. I have this thing, I've not used it yet really. I've used some of these other Warrior diamond bit set, and their rotary sets are great. They're like 290 piece set thing is awesome. Here's one of these little 4.3 amp angle grinders. I was gonna get one of these, but I never ended up buying it, and ended up getting the corded Hercules and then the high power cordless Hercules and just some other stuff. So but I was gonna get it. I mean, I guess I've heard people it would be nice to have like a cheap one of these with just like one with a grinding wheel, one with like a flap disc, one with a cutoff wheel, so I could just grab it. I do have like 3 grinders though, so I don't know that I need another one. I could have them kind of set up with different stuff as it is. But anyways, only $10, just $10, people. Think about it. Okay, I have this Warrior 7 amp 3 by 21 inch variable speed belt sander, and it's not that powerful. I'm gonna get a better one, but anyways, here's a 1600 watt 12 amp 14 temperature dual speed heat gun. Now that looks pretty cool, $29, but it doesn't have as much temperature control as I was quite looking for. I'd want something with a little bit more. So here's the 11 amp paddle switch angle grinder, $49.99. That's pretty high. That's a pretty high powered one. Wait, is that the one that I have? All right, here is 14.5 amp demolition hammer, 320. Here's a Doyle professional retractable utility knife, $6.99. Meh. I kind of like the folding ones. Oh, I guess this would be a little bit more convenient, not having to fold it, and you got a pretty solid body. I have a DeWalt one that this is similar to. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty nice, so. Here's the Creeper, $24.99. I think I got it for like $19. But yeah, it's been working all right. Actually, I don't even know where it is. I wonder where it is. Maybe I left it somewhere. I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe it's around. I probably hit it. I think it's under my car, actually. Here's a manual tire changer. I have this, but I have not used it, so I cannot report back. Here's a compact detail. See, this thing's kind of cool. Scooting around, got your bottles on it and stuff. Although it doesn't have like a whole ton of storage and bottles carrying, so that's, their rolling toolbox is awesome. The little one with 3 drawers, and it's got tool holders on the back. That thing's awesome. Here's a Bauer 9-gallon vacuum. Got a 2,000 pound capacity foldable engine stand. You just buy that, change your engine out, and then rebuild it, sell the stand, still save a bunch of money. Here's a shop crane. Yeah, that'd be nice. This, would really be nice, is this Hallmaster 1,000 pound capacity hydraulic table cart for loading up my van. That would be cool. Take that thing into Costco, 11-inch tool bag with 3 pockets. They have one that has a lot more pockets. This one's pretty limited on pockets, which is kind of weird. More pockets, the better. All right, here's the 20 bin medium portable parts storage bin. I have just dozens of these, and I got by them when they're $6.99. So I don't think I need any more right now. I have a couple that aren't used, but maybe I'll grab a couple more. Here's a tactical ammo utility box. Here's a big tool bag with 16 pockets. It's kind of interesting. That's probably good for just like I don't know, maybe good for like a travel bag or something. Here's the 3800. I can't remember if I have this one or not. I have a couple of the Apaches, a couple sizes. They're okay. They're not going to be, I don't think they're quite as light as like an SKB or Pelican, but seem to be pretty rugged so far. Here's a 30-inch 4-drawer tech cart, 169. That's a pretty good deal. Although now the 5-drawer doesn't only just have one more drawer, but it's wider and deeper, the 5-drawer. Or maybe it's not, maybe they're the same width, but it's deeper. So there actually is like a lot more storage in the 5-drawer, or a decent amount comparing the two. I always kind of wondered, but then I looked into it a little bit more and played with them at the store. Here's the Yukon. I was playing with the Yukons a lot too, looking at those. But they're really shallow. So it's 46 inches wide, but it's like only 18 inches deep. That's where they're like, you're like, ooh, 46. But what they didn't tell you is like it's not as deep. It's like this US General next door here, this 42-inch roll cab, that's 22 inches deep. See, they tell you that it's 22 inches deep because they're proud of it. I would like that one though, that 42. I have the older one and it's awesome. I think good value, but $50 off is not enough. Like if you wanted this, you just go there today and you could use 10 or 15% off of it and save a little bit more, depending on if you're an inside track club or not. Here's a table vise. It's kind of interesting. Oh, it's reversible. Cool. Here's a little disc and belt sander. Very basic. It's amazing how they've trimmed that thing down and get it down to a $79 price point. This is pretty nice, actually. I have the one on the right here. They got it. They got the Bauer one right here that I got for $100. It's a pretty nice little unit. I haven't done a review on it yet, but I got an unboxing and I'll set up a review, get that going. Here's a couple dust collectors. Here's the 15 amp portable thickness planer from Hercules, $50 off. That's when it goes on sale. That's about what the sale is. Maybe I think I've seen it at like $350, and normally the price was like $399. I don't know. There may have been some movement of the price on that one right there. And then we got the little cultivator gas 2-stroke. Wow. Anyways, that's all. Okay, I guess that's all. So anyways, check out my channel for more tool deals, how-tos, and tool reviews. There's a couple things in here that I'm thinking about buying. Nothing too exciting though. This crimper, a couple other things, maybe these pliers. Yeah, check out my channel. I also got a video on the leaked March parking lot sale that's coming up. So that may compare that to this and decide what you want to buy in the next couple weeks here at Harbor Freight. So check it out. See ya.